Welcome to the Sports Fashion Podcast, where style meets substance and fashion becomes a conversation. I'm your host, Deeflamez, a fellow fashion and sports enthusiast. Here we have candid conversation about fashion trends, designs, sports, and music. Join me as we continue to educate, entertain, and strive to push the culture forward. Welcome and enjoy the show. Welcome back to another episode of the Sports Fashion Podcast. I'm your humble, gracious, and highly favored host, Deeflamez, and we're here with another episode. This is episode 13. You dig what I'm saying? This is episode 13. I'm really excited to get into it, man. As I introduced to y'all the last episode, man, we introduced a new segment today called Sneaker Today. So we're going to do it at the beginning of the show again today. Today, I got some more heat for you guys. Today, Last pod, I think I showed y'all the gratitude 11s, defining moment 11s. The new kids going to say defining moment. Well, the older guys, we're going to say defining moment, even though there's a slight difference with the clear bottom and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? But this is the new generation's defining moment. You dig what I'm saying? The Jordan 11, gratitude 11s is what they call them now, gratitude 11s. If you don't know what those are, go look at the last pod. I showed them on the last pod. If you don't want to look at the pod, go look online on Google, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Today, I got another exclusive pair of sneakers. I got some PEs for y'all. These are the Jordan, excuse the box. I've had them for a while. These are the CP3, if you can see it. Focus. There you go. Air Jordan 13 Retro CPPE. These are the CP3 Chris Paul Jordan 13s, PEs. They were made for Chris Paul. These came out, I believe, 2015. But yeah, man, these were back when he was with the New Orleans Hornets. Now known as the New Orleans Pelicans. You know what I'm saying? Got the New Orleans Hornets colorway. You dig what I'm saying? These are dope. Got the CP3 emblem symbol on the tongue. You dig what I'm saying? So, these were very limited. These were made for CP3 and his family. These are dope, man. I have, as you can see, I wear my sneakers. I know it don't look like I've worn them a lot, which honestly I haven't. Oh my bad, I hit the mic. Which obviously I haven't, but I have worn my sneakers. I do wear my sneakers, ladies and gentlemen. I figured I'd show y'all a pair of PEs, a pair of PEs that a lot of people don't show, a lot of people don't know came out, man. These are definitely dope. Like I said, these were back when he was with the New Orleans Hornets. This was before he even went to the LA Clippers. You dig what I'm saying? So these are definitely dope, man. I really like showing you guys my sneakers. I really like informing you guys on different sneakers. If you like these, like I said, these are called the CP3 Jordan 13s. These are his PEs. For the people that don't know what PE means, is player edition. So players that are signed with certain brands, they get either a signature shoe or they get a bunch of PEs. Like Ray Allen with Jordan. Ray Allen got a bunch of Jordan PEs. You know what I'm saying? I got them in the closet too. I will be showing you guys soon, but I just wanted to show you guys a rare pair of sneakers that you're not going to see a lot of. CP3 Jordan 13 PEs, man. I really rock with these for real. All right. With that being said, also you see what's going on. The throwback Atlanta Hawks jersey. You see what I'm saying? Y'all know who it is. Number 55, Dikembe Mutombo, man. You already know. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The Atlanta Hawks jerseys are underrated. You dig what I'm saying? Are underrated. I am wearing it. Obviously, y'all see I'm wearing this jersey with a t-shirt under it. I'm not really big on a t-shirt under the jersey, only because y'all see I'm tatted up, so I like to let the tat show. But I figured I'd do it for y'all this time, or just throw it on this time. You dig what I'm saying? So, I do believe that the Atlanta Hawks, this jersey right here, and the red, white, and yellow one, top 5. I swear, top 5. I ain't gonna lie to you. You dig what I'm saying? Top 5. Memphis Grizzlies throwbacks are crazy. The Denver Nuggets throwbacks are crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that the Memphis Grizzlies or the Toronto Raptors throwback is. I'm telling you, bro. Toronto Raptors throwback is is insane. I got a few of those in there too. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, off that, like I said, man, as you guys just saw, that was the CP3 Jordan 13 PEs, man. They came out in 2015. So those were dope. I just wanted to show y'all a pair of PEs that not a lot of people are showing, and not a lot of people have. So you know what I'm saying. So with that being said, we're gonna move right along. NBA playoffs. Celtics just finished sweeping the Indiana Pacers. I think everybody knew that was happening. Everybody knew that was coming. I think this literally is the easiest cakewalk to an NBA Finals appearance in the history of basketball. People are gonna say, well, the 01 fucking Lakers, they were undefeated all the way to the finals. Yes. However, they were undefeated, but they had Kobe and Shaq. This year, Celtics went against the Miami Heat with no Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler was hurt. You dig what I'm saying? Then they turned around and went against the Cleveland Cavaliers, and Donovan Mitchell got hurt in that series. I'm not saying that they would have lost or anything like that, but I do believe that Donovan Mitchell not being healthy with the last 2 games, was it 2 or 3 games? I think it's 2 games. Goes to show, they were hobbled. And then this series, Tyrese Halliburton, he missed the last 2 games. You know what I'm saying? So, all 3 series, the team they going against, their best player got injured. So I do believe that this is definitely one of the easiest walks to the finals. With that being said, they still got to play the games. Congratulations to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown won the Eastern Conference MVP, the Larry Brown Award. I say Larry Brown, Jesus. The Larry Bird Award for Eastern Conference Finals MVP. He played very well. I want y'all to put in the comments. I got a question for y'all. Y'all can put in the comment section. What are we doing with Jason Tatum, bro? Is he still the best player on the Boston Celtics? I believe that Jaylen Brown is making a real constant effort. All right, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. I believe that Jaylen Brown is making a real constant effort to show y'all he's the best player on the Celtics. He got paid a lot of money. He got paid 300 M's last year. So got a contract for 300 M's last year. So I do believe that he's trying to make a statement that he's the best player on the Celtics. I also believe that he feels both of them are starting to feel the pressure. The conversation of should we break up these two? You know what I'm saying? They've been to 4 conference finals, 1 NBA finals, no championship to come from it. You know what I'm saying? I do believe that if they don't win it this year, especially the path they had this year, the kind of regular season they had this year, I do believe that if they don't win it this year, there is a conversation about possibly breaking up that duo to get additional pieces to make it, whether the team is surrounded Jaylen Brown or the team is surrounded Jason Tatum. You know what I mean? So I do believe Jason Tatum is due for a payday next year, either before next season starts or at the end of next season. I can't remember, but I do know that his contract is almost up to ready for him to get paid. With that being said, Jason Tatum, you got to show up in the finals no matter who you're going against, whether it's, it's looking like it's probably going to end up being Dallas, but even if it is Minnesota, you got to show up, bro. You got to show up. You know what I'm saying? Jaylen Brown has shown up. Jaylen Brown has solidified and has shown that he was worth all the money he got paid last year. I think it's time for Jason Tatum to do the same. Jason Tatum has been good in these playoffs, but for someone of his caliber, for someone in his position, I do believe that they're looking at him to be great. And if he's not great, hey, in the words of Rashad McCants, he got to move around. He got to move around. They got to make a statement that this is Jaylen Brown's team. You dig what I'm saying? So I definitely look forward to seeing that. It looked like the Timberwolves might get swept. I came on here and I said that, I wanted to see a Timberwolves Celtics finals. I would have preferred the Timberwolves Knicks finals. You know what I'm saying? But that's biased. But I wanted to see a Timberwolves Celtics finals. But obviously, that's not working out. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Everybody's talking about it, but the more I think about it, the more it's starting to weigh on me. Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving might be the best backcourt of all time, and I think winning a championship will solidify it. They're already in the conversation right now. Winning a championship, I think, will solidify them as the best backcourt of all time because now they've won it together. So now you can't say they didn't win together. So now when you put them up against Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, I'm taking Kyrie and Luka every time. You put them against, Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars, I'm picking Luka Doncic and Kyrie every single time. Kyrie just different, bro. Kyrie is just different, bro. Like, it's crazy, bro. What Kyrie is doing to the Minnesota Timberwolves is absolutely insane, bro. What he had 14 points in the fourth quarter, game 3 or something like that, to finish with 33. Like, Kyrie is just, he understands he's on a different level. I think Kevin Garnett said it. Kyrie Irving has that Kobe Bryant energy in him right now. Kyrie Irving knows, like, okay, I know exactly what my team needs. Kyrie also is undefeated in closeout games. So if that trend continues, it looks like they'll be sweeping the Minnesota Timberwolves tonight. And we have a Dallas Mavericks versus Boston Celtics NBA Finals. I do believe that this is Kyrie Irving's redemption tour. I do believe that this is his redemption tour. He had turbulent exit from Cleveland, a turbulent time in Boston when he said they would have him here, come back to Boston. Then he ends up leaving to go to Brooklyn. You have the COVID stuff in Brooklyn, which I don't blame Kyrie for none of that. I believe Kyrie and them win a championship if COVID doesn't happen while he's in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? And then he leaves Brooklyn and goes to Dallas. And he goes to Dallas. They don't make the playoffs last year, which is also not his fault. But then they get a full year this year. And I think Kyrie Irving has definitely redeemed himself. Whether they win the championship or not, Kyrie Irving has definitely redeemed himself. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he needed redemption. I just think that he's grown and matured over this time. But as the player, Kyrie Irving's been Kyrie Irving. He hasn't fell off at all. You know what I'm saying? So I do believe that also it's a statement for Kyrie. Since leaving Cleveland went back to the finals a couple of times. You know what I mean? He hasn't touched the conference finals since he left Cleveland. So, the Celtics did make it, but the Celtics lost without him. Like, the Celtics did make it, but they made it without him because he was hurt. But I do believe that this is a great story for Kyrie Irving and redemption. And if Kyrie Irving can get a second ring, we gotta start putting him in the conversation of where he landed as far as the greatest point guard of all time. I'm gonna go on the record. Kyrie Irving win another ring. CP3 might have to move around, bro. CP3 might have to move around on that list. Hey, don't shoot the messenger, bro. But CP3 might have to move around on that list if Kyrie Irving gets another ring. No cap. No cap. You know what I mean? So I definitely look forward to seeing what Kyrie Irving does in the NBA Finals. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think they're gonna have if Minnesota, not Minnesota, but if Dallas and Boston go to the NBA Finals, I want to know who they're gonna put on Luka, because we already know they're putting Drew Holiday on Kyrie Irving. It's simple as that. They're putting Drew Holiday on Kyrie Irving. They'll probably start off Jaylen Brown. I think Luka would get a healthy diet of Jaylen Brown and Derek White and a little bit of Jason Tatum. I think he'll get a diet of all three of them guarding him. I don't think any of them are the defender that Jaden McDaniels is. I don't think any of them can guard like the way Anthony Edwards is, but I think they can challenge him. But I think Luka's going to be Luka. I I think the NBA Finals is really going to be dependent on how consistent Jason Tatum can be. If Jason Tatum is consistent every single game, I got Boston in 6. If Jason Tatum is not consistent, I got Dallas in 7. Like I said, both of these teams, I think they match up very well. You got Drew Holiday, who's a guard, who's a perimeter defender. I'll be honest with you. I think with Minnesota, going man to man, Jaden McDaniels, I believe that he's a very good 2 or 3 defensive player. He can guard a 2 or 3 very, very well. But I do believe it's kind of just like the Heat back in the day when they played Dallas, where JJ Barea was just eating them up, bro. And JJ Barea was just killing Miami in those finals. I do believe that it's just small guards. Kyrie Irving's 6'1" and 3/4, so he's not even 6'2", 6'2" with shoes on maybe. Like Kyrie Irving has the best handle ever. Can shoot the 3, can shoot the mid range, can post up, can finish with either hand at the rim. He's the best under the rim finisher in the history of basketball. He can finish on either side of the rim. He doesn't have to use the other hand as a guide hand. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a very underrated skill. Most guys, when they drive to the basket, they have to bring the other hand to the ball, to help guide it up before they release, which slows the process of how they lay the ball up. Kyrie Irving can dribble up the court left-handed, pick up the ball with his left hand, and finish with his left hand to where his right hand doesn't even touch the ball at all. You know what I'm saying? As a defender, someone bringing their other hand to touch the ball is like an indicator for them, and so like with Kyrie Irving, it's very difficult to time his layups and stuff like that. So, and I'm saying all of this because the way Kyrie Irving is carving up the Minnesota Timberwolves when they have defenders is the same way I feel like JJ Barea carved up the Miami Heat in the finals in 2011. It's the same way that McConnell from Indiana, to a lesser degree for him, but the way McConnell from Indiana was tearing up the New York Knicks, short guard, couldn't shoot the 3, but he's going to get to a layup or he's going to get to a midi, quick, fast guard. I think that's the way Kyrie Irving is playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves. And hey, I ain't gonna lie, that shit is tough, bro. That shit is fucking tough. No fucking cap. That shit is tough. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's shaping up for a very interesting NBA Finals. If this is the end of the year for Anthony Edwards, salute to Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards has now focus. Come on now. Come on, camera. Focus on me. Come on now. I think if this is the end of the season for Anthony Edwards, I do believe that he has established himself as a top 10 player in the NBA. I do believe that he has established himself as the best shooting guard in the NBA. And for the people that say Devin Booker, I understand it's close. It's close. But Anthony Edwards definitely established. And then for Anthony Edwards, everybody was so talking about Anthony Edwards versus KD. Anthony Edwards outplayed Devin Booker, who has been for like the last 2-3 years the best 2 guard in the game. So I think Anthony Edwards solidified himself as the best 2 guard in the NBA, which is dope. You know what I mean? I can't wait to see what's going on. He's going to be a part of Team USA, so being able to be around that pool of talent, being able to work with those guys, I think he's not going to do nothing but get better. But yeah, so like I said, depending on Jason Tatum, his consistency in the NBA Finals, I have the Boston Celtics in 6. But if Jason Tatum is not consistent and he's not the superstar that they need him to be, I do believe Dallas will win that series in 7. This is all contingent, if they do, which more than likely they will, eliminate the Minnesota Timberwolves and get to the finals. So, enough of that. I got a question for y'all. because I was having this conversation with a few of my guys. We pivoting to music right now. Does the Kendrick Lamar beef with Drake, does it affect either one of their careers? I was asked this question and I said no. The reason why I said no is because both of them were already established. Both of them wasn't just going through a hot phase. Both of them have been established, and both of them have been two of the three best for the last 10, 15 years. Had this been either one of their first big run to where they hot, I do believe that that it definitely could have affected them, but due to the fact that both of them are established, I think that, this affects nothing. I think by this time next year, it's back to your regular scheduled program. So, I don't think that this affects anybody. Now, I also have a question. Y'all can put this in the comment section. I have a question for y'all. Who's more stylish? And this is going to be an awkward question because both of them remind each other. One reminds people of the other. Who's more stylish, Travis Scott or A$AP Rocky? I'm going to go A$AP Rocky because I believe that he's the original. But who's more stylish, A$AP Rocky or Travis Scott? Now, Travis Scott's shoes, the Jordans. This is a very unpopular opinion. I can't fuck with Travis Scott's shoes, bro. I'm sorry. Don't shoot me. I'm sorry. But I cannot fuck with them shoes. Them shits is ugly to me, bro. Them shits is ugly. Now, this is coming from somebody that has a pair. But before y'all chill, before y'all start trying to kill me, before I say anything, I only have the pair because I'm a collector. Okay? Only reason. I wore them one time and I hated them. So, with that being said, like I said before, I think that A$AP Rocky is just more stylish. We see A$AP Rocky be able to put them shits together. You know what I'm saying? We seen A$AP Rocky be able to put them shits together. So, I think that he's the more stylish. The most established. I said established. Damn, I'm tripping. The most stylish person in the NBA, I would say, is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. There we go. The point guard for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. If y'all seen this man's fits, yo, hey, Shai Alexander be knowing how to put that shit together. Like, I ain't gonna cap, bro. Shai Alexander be knowing how to put that shit together, bro. No cap. You know what I'm saying? Like, he know how to put that shit together. And I fuck with bro for that, bro. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, not a lot of motherfuckers know how to put that shit together. I'm one of those people that I like fashion type shit. I can respect that nigga that can put that shit together. He put that shit together. I'm trying to think females that put that shit together. Like, that know how to, like, dress. You dig what I'm saying? Like Lotto, she can dress. You know what I mean? Lotto can dress. Ice Spice can dress. I'll be honest with you. Those are the only two that I think who can dress. Who do y'all think are the best dressed female rappers? You know what I'm saying? Who do y'all think are the best dressed female rappers? Who do y'all think also is the best dressed athlete? You know what I'm saying? Because athletes, like, that walk into the arena, that little entrance walkway or entrance walk, you might as well say that's a goddamn fashion show now. The way they filming it, Jason Tatum be walking through those tunnels with putting that shit on. Shay Alexander be putting that shit on them. Now some of these motherfuckers be looking crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Some of these motherfuckers be looking absolutely absurd. Kyle Kuzma, you be looking absurd walking through the tunnel. You be walking in there looking like you a fucking mascot, my boy. How big your goddamn clothes be? Like, come on, man. Ja Morant, he be putting that shit on. Respect, you know what I mean? So, but y'all tell me in the comment section who y'all think be putting that shit on. You know what I'm saying? Also, I have this might be actually a popular opinion. I prefer Louis Vuitton over Amiri as a brand. I know Amiri is the, you know what I'm saying, the brand right now. Their jeans go crazy. You know what I'm saying? All this shit go crazy. They got the shoes now. Them shits go crazy. I'm going to be honest with you, Louis Vuitton is definitely where it's at for me. You dig what I'm saying? The Louis Vuitton shoes, I got like 2 pair of them in there. The Louis Vuitton like sweaters, crazy. So y'all tell me who's the better brand, Louis Vuitton or Amiri? I'm gonna go Louis Vuitton every time. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go Louis Vuitton every time. But yeah. Let's get into some semi-serious. I ain't gonna say semi-serious. Let's get into something serious that just recently happened. For those of us in the basketball realm, y'all know that Bill Walton just recently passed. Bill Walton, a Hall of Famer, one of the greatest power forwards to ever play basketball. And Bill Walton is a legend. You know, Bill Walton, a MVP. I believe hold on, I'm about to look it up. I believe Bill Walton is a 2-time MVP if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. No, he's a 1-time MVP. He's a 2-time champion. He's a champion with the Portland Trail Blazers, and he's a champion with the Boston Celtics along. You know, he definitely played along Larry Bird. He was the Finals MVP in 1977. When he won the first championship. I think that it's a travesty that he lost. You know, he was a 2-time college NCAA basketball champion. He was a 3-time college National Player of the Year, a 2-time Finals NCAA Final Four Most Outstanding Player. You know what I'm saying? He has his number 2 retired. He has his number 32 retired for the Portland Trail Blazers, and he has his number 32 retired for the UCLA Bruins out there in California, man. I just want to give my condolences to his family, to all of the basketball culture, man. We definitely lost a legend, and I just want to say shout out to Bill Walton, man. And my thoughts and prayers go out to Luke Walton and the rest of the Walton family. You know what I mean? So I just want to say my piece on that for sure. You know what I mean? So. But moving along, hey, listen. Y'all gotta stop with the bullshit on Twitter and on TikTok, bro. Just a week ago, 2 weeks ago, everybody on TikTok was going crazy, killing Drake, saying Kendrick smoked them. They not like us. Now I'm starting to see the algorithm change, and now everybody is making, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but the little voiceover for Family Matters, the Drake's diss for Family Matters, but now they're putting like the little voice on it, and it's like the little maze thing between 2 people, and like each time one person gets in the lead, it changes to that person's voice. Y'all dead ass wrong for putting XXX tension on that goddamn trend, bro, and him singing Drake lyrics, knowing what the fuck went on. Y'all dead ass, y'all bogus as hell for that. I just want y'all to know that y'all bogus as hell. You know what I mean? Like, but it is kind of funny how all of a sudden Drake's songs from the beef is starting to hit the algorithm, and now people are making challenges to that. You know, I just told y'all last part about how Drake done made a verse on the BBL Drizzy beat and slid on that shit. You know what I mean? So, but y'all bogus as hell. You know, so I told y'all episode 9, 10. I told y'all I knew that Drake's songs were gonna be better as time goes by, and people gonna come back and play. I think Drake might have won that, family, because I think everybody will say it, except for the West Coast. Drake's Family Matters is the best song out of the whole beef. It's a fact. Outside of the people that's from the West Coast, most people will say Drake's Family Matters is the best song out of the whole beef. But it didn't get the recognition because of how Kendrick stepped on it 50 minutes later when he dropped Meet the Grams. But Drake's Family Matters, had Kendrick not dropped Meet the Grams right after, Drake's Family Matters might have made Kendrick have to rethink things. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna count to you. Drake's Family Matters would have made Kendrick have to rethink things had Drake's Family Matters song had time to blossom. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, y'all bogus as hell. Y'all making that shit go viral now. Now y'all want to show him his praise and shit like that. Like, fuck out of here, nigga. You know what I mean? Fuck out of here. I read something. Keeping it in music, I read something that about that weak ass nigga, punk ass nigga Diddy. As Charlamagne the God said, yeah, your name is Sean Combs, nigga. We not calling you Diddy. We not calling you nothing. That nigga Sean Combs, man, got having a whole bunch of his assets in his mom and in his kids' names is like, for you to do all that, you must have knew something was going on. You knew you was living foul. You knew you was living foul, bro. And you a hoe ass nigga for that, bro. I ain't gonna cap to you. You a hoe ass nigga for that. Diddy. Now, don't get me wrong. I come from a certain environment. Women and dudes and women and they men and they women, they getting into arguments, getting into altercation. That's, as sad as this may sound, that's regular shit, bro. That's regular shit. You dig what I'm saying? But for what Diddy did to old girl when she was trying to get away, I've never seen a domestic situation like that ever. I've seen domestic situations. I've seen where the man and the woman not fought, but the man and the woman hit each other or whatever, trying to restrain each other and shit like that. I've seen that, but I've never seen where the woman was actively trying to get away and the man chased her down, knocked her to the ground, and kicked her like she was a fucking dude. That shit is disgusting, my nigga. And I know I spoke about this on the last pod, but that shit is so fucking disgusting, bro. Like, get this nigga Sean Combs the fuck out of here, bro. No cap. Get this nigga Sean Combs the fuck out of here. Cause that shit is so terrible, bro. That shit is so fucking terrible. Like, I cannot stand it, bro. I cannot fucking stand it, bro. Like, that shit is ass. You know what I'm saying? That shit is ass, bro. He bogus as hell for that. Moving right along, man. Hey, J. Cole, Jermaine Cole, let me holler at you, bro. That verse, what's the song called? Grippy? Hey, Jermaine Cole, bro. Please take that verse back, Jermaine. I know you can't, J. Cole, but you taking this fall off shit a little bit too serious, bro. That verse on Grippy, you could have kept that, my boy. You could have kept that. You could have kept that, nigga. I never thought I was going to hear a whack verse from you until now. You could have kept that shit, bro. You could have kept that shit. And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, go listen to the song Grippy. It's not a J. Cole song. I believe it's a... hold on, I can look at it right now. Look at that right now. It's a Cash Cobain featuring J. Cole. It's called Grippy. That shit's so trash, bro. J. Cole, you need to go somewhere. You need to go to somebody's hood and see how they live and to get inspired again, my nigga. You need to go somewhere and be in somebody's hood and get inspired again, my nigga, by their circumstances. Because, bro, that shit's so damn trash. That shit is absolute ass, bro. No funny shit. No funny shit. That shit was ass. And J. Cole, you my mans, bro. You my mans, but that shit was ass, bro. I'm sorry. That shit was fucking ass. No cap at all. No cap at all. But yeah, man. With that being said, man, this is probably gonna be a short episode, man. I gotta get up out of here soon. I really want to say shout out to Allen Iverson, bro. Shout out to Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson just recently did an interview with Quentin Richardson and Darius Miles on their podcast. God, I can't remember the name of their podcast, but it's Quentin Richardson and Darius Miles. Just really listening to the story. If you guys haven't seen that episode on the podcast, just look it up on YouTube, bro. But just really hearing his story from him. He is releasing a documentary here soon. I'm very excited to go watch that wherever it's gonna be put out at, whatever streaming service is gonna be put out at, man. Just to hear Allen Iverson's story and to hear where he came from and what he had to endure in high school leading up to going to college, and then what he had to endure in the NBA. Yo, it's a phenomenal story. I can't wait to see it. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to fucking see it and hear it, bro, because that shit is so fucking fire. Y'all see what's going on, bro. Y'all see what's going on. You dig what I'm saying? So, shout out to Allen Iverson. Rest in peace to Kobe. Rest in peace to Kobe. You know what I mean? For those that don't know, I have started reaction videos. It's called Flames Reacts on YouTube. I think I got 2 videos up there so far. So if you guys haven't locked into that, haven't tuned into that, please get over there and watch those reactions. I'm gonna be reacting to all kind of videos, whether it's fashion, whether it's sports, whether it's I'm gonna stay away from politics, but whether it's cultural importance, like whether it's streamers, I'm gonna just be reacting to whatever I feel like reacting to over there. It's gonna be authentic. So if you guys can, please get over on YouTube to my Flames Reacts page and check that out for me, man. Like I said, this is gonna be a short episode. I gotta get up out of here, but I wanted to give y'all something. I have about 3 pods on the way that's gonna be very entertaining. I might have some guests on the show. We're gonna be talking about a lot. And with that being said, man, it's your boy Deeflamez. You already know what's going on, man. Please hit me up on Instagram, Deeflamez, DEEFLAMEZ _ Deeflamez _ on Instagram. Please follow the podcast on YouTube at Sports Fashion Podcast, or if you want to see clips of the podcast on Instagram at Sports Fashion Podcast. You dig what I'm saying? Clips are uploaded on a daily basis. I got a lot more coming. I told you guys last pod that I'm gonna be moving here soon, so definitely be looking out for that. Definitely gonna start shooting from a studio. You already know what I mean. And also, if you guys want to see more content, if you guys want to see my sneaker collection, if you want me to make a page like that, that follows sneakers, I can definitely do that. I already do some sneaker video reactions on my Flames Reacts page. So if you guys are into that kind of shit, please lock in with that. If you guys are enjoying the sneaker of the day segment at the beginning of each show, please let me know. I would definitely keep that going. I have plenty of shoes to keep that shit going. If you guys want to see more than one pair of shoes during the sneakers of the day segment, please let me know. I can definitely start doing that as well. With that being said, it's your boy Deeflamez. Stay blessed, stay positive, keep working. And if something walks out of your life without you doing anything, that means it wasn't meant for you in the first place. Y'all be easy.